Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking Tamar Braxton. Anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram is at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out into this algorithm, y'all. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes. And whether you are coming or going, do not forget to hit the like button. So we need to talk about Tamar Braxton on The Breakfast Club, y'all. And I've got questions. So she's doing press. She was previously on Sherri Shepherd with her mom, Evelyn Braxton. And basically they have a cooking show that is out. And apparently it is on a channel called Clio TV. And Tamar posted in the comments that the cooking sessions with Tamar and Mrs. E on Clio TV, #1 show on the network. Don't miss another episode. Now, apparently, allegedly, this is a sister network of TV1. And if you have a Philo subscription, you can check it out. But... No shade, but how hard is it to be #1 on Clio TV if most of us have never heard of it? But nonetheless, you know, nonetheless, congrats, all right? Congrats is no shade, but again, how hard is it to be #1 on a network nobody has heard of, right? And so then Tamar talks about the Braxtons, right? Because they're filming the second season. And the question was asked, you know, what is up with Tawanda's wedding and this and that? And here goes Tamar. Well, you'll have to find out and see why I'm not there. You'll have to find out. You'll have to ask her yourself. What? You'll have to find out, you know, why I wasn't there. So that tells me you weren't invited. Now, were you not invited for the storyline, or were you not invited because you really have some issues right here with your sisters, is what I want to know. I also want to know, is the drama with Ashley Braxton, is that going to be featured on the new season, right? Where she was making the allegations that allegedly something, was kind of suspect that went down with one of the auntie's husbands, and, then she just got kind of shunned when it all came out. No. And then there's issues with her dad as well. No. And then Tamar is trying to use the zodiac sign of excuses as to why she keeps falling out with her sisters. No. Let's just call it for what it is, right? You are fame hungry. You want to be the star at all times. And I also feel there's a part of you that feels a certain way that Toni Braxton was the breakout star, was the success of the family, with the Grammy Awards, with the music success, and all of the things. And even with this reality show, you still are playing catch up. So you feel like you have to resort to these antics on the social media accounts to get attention, whereas Toni doesn't have to do that. Toni can just perform her same hits from 30 years ago and get a standing ovation. She doesn't need to be playing into all of the nonsense. But Tamar wants to blame everybody's zodiac signs as to why everybody can't get along. No. And why is it that you're always at front and center of the drama and exposing the drama? Do you notice that? Really, even when Toni did that, birthday message and said that she was blocked again, really, Toni don't be in the mess like that, especially on social media. It's mainly Tamar. So then also Tamar, is talking about allegedly cheating, you guys. Yeah. Good old Tamar, you guys. Good old Tamar allegedly had cheated and had allegedly spent the block with the ex. Now, I don't know who she cheated on, and I don't know what ex she spent the block with. I am guessing it is not Vince, because by that point, I don't think the Lady Gaga checks were rolling in at that point. I mean, I'm just guessing. I don't know. But Tamar said she was confused, she was a sloppy cheater, and she got caught, and she got exposed, right? And I was like, this is a very interesting interview, you guys. A very interesting interview. So the main point that I want to get to, the meat and potatoes of it all, is I want to get to her Kandi comments. It sounded like the interview was chopped and screwed because I am confused at the timeline of what is being referenced in the interview. Because my timeline of events was there was a previous issue with Kandi and Tamar. They resolved it. They fixed it at Celebrity Big Brother. Everything was cool. And then Tamar was on a tour with Escape and something went down backstage with Kandi and Todd. And then Tamar was dragging their entire existence after that. That's the story that I know. But the story that Tamar is saying on the Breakfast Club is, essentially she wants to, bring up how, she's the godmother of one of Tiny's kids, and Tiny is the godmother of Tamar's kid, and that she's been close with Escape for, all these decades. And so it's very unfortunate that she has a falling out with Kandi and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And so Lauren's trying to bring up, okay, that's great and all, but like, what happened? DJ Envy's trying to bring up, okay, but who started this? And Tamar does not want to say what started this. And then DJ Envy is like, okay, well, have y'all always had issues? Have y'all always had the falling out? She was like, no, we got cool again. We were fine on Celebrity Big Brother. And so nonetheless, okay, Lauren's like, okay, that's all well and good, but what about what happened backstage? And you made those comments about Todd Tucker? And Tamar completely pivots. Either it's completely cut out of the interview, or Tamar literally is referencing the video she did a couple of years ago where she is dragging all of Kandi's restaurants. And basically Tamar's response is about how Kandi Burruss could call her a clown. But also, you responded to Kandi calling you a clown with you posting that clip that featured Portia trying to rank all of the singers in the group, and you specifically focused in on the piece where Kandi was hitting all of those octaves. Or in that, it looked like a little hotel room, or I forgot where it was. But yeah, it looked like a little hotel room, I think it was. And you posted a clown. And you did a post and delete. But now you're saying in this interview that Kandi lied on you and that you don't like for people to lie on you. And so they're asking you more questions about whether or not you and Kandi can fix it. And here you go talking about you would need to ask Kandi for that. No. This is a direct question for you. This is a direct question for you to answer. You're the one that is present right now for the interview. You're the one that is dancing around in circles instead of just answering the questions, Tamar. Listen, there's no such thing as a perfect person. There's no such thing as perfection, right? Is Kandi Burruss known to be a liar? No. Now, has she maybe, omitted some information or avoided certain information about certain things? Yes. Like these restaurants, right? Like what the realty is on some of these restaurants and some of these other things, right? But Kandi is not known as a liar, Tamar. And the problem is, Tamar, is you have been in so much mess over the years that people are not going to take your side at this point, even if you are telling the truth, because you can't even just tell us the real of what went down. You're dancing around circles. You're placing different timelines and different timestamps of different things that had nothing to do with the situation, and you want all of us to play Blue's Clues. I don't have time for Blue's Clues. I don't. But I wish you just would have kept it a buck and said, listen, we had an issue at a concert, and that is when we fell out, and we haven't been cool since. And I threw some shade on the internet, and Kandi threw some shade back, and that's where we left it. Because here's the thing. Kandi has her Amazon Live coming up on Monday on the 31st, so somebody is going to ask a question, and Kandi is going to answer. So we will see if she addresses it or not. Remember, I had referenced in the Entertainment Tonight interview where had brought up Tamar's name, and Kandi was like, don't you mention that girl's name in my interview? So there is some real bad blood there. I don't know if it's even at the level with Kandi now where it's like at a Phaedra status where Tamar just doesn't exist to you. You can't say her name or nothing in front of her or anything. Like, I don't know if it's at that level, but it sounds pretty bad. It sounds pretty bad, you guys. But I just don't understand Tamar. I don't understand like why we have to play ring around the rosy with these questions. Why can't you just give direct answers to the questions and keep it moving? And tell the truth. Don't be starting wherever you want to start and put something from 3 years ago on today and put something else from 5 years ago on yesterday. How are we supposed to make the math work? When it's not related, one is not related to the other. The clown that Kandi called you was in relation to the comments that you made about her restaurants. What we want to know is what you allege when whatever went down backstage at that concert is the source of your alleged beef. But you don't want to talk about that for some reason. And we'll never know the truth, apparently, because you don't want to tell us the full truth. So now, if Kandi wants to, Kandi basically can spin this however she wants and put it all out there if she desires. But she might, like I said, you might be at a Phaedra status with her at this point to where she just doesn't even want to acknowledge you at all. So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.